all I'm doing at the moment is putting these 3 stringers in. That was where it straightened out, so I've left that till now.
Yeah.
So I'm putting these 2 stringers in now and part drilling all the holes for the rivets. So ready for when I put the skins on.
Have you got that bottom skin done, yes or not?
No, I'll get these in position, and the formers will go on next, then the skin will go on finally.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Beginning of the end for the door. Yeah. So you see the door at the top is parallel to the effectively centre horizontal datum of the aircraft, but the door at the bottom, it drops down slightly, you can see. So this is about 42 1/8 of an inch at the forward end, and it's about 39 and a half at the front end.
So you've got
it's like a trapezium rather than a square.
And has it got to be a square?
No. What happens is, of course, this fuselage at the moment is in the jig, and it's in its datum position.
Yeah.
But of course, when you take it and put it on Jane, it'll be on the tail wheel. So this will then be level with the ground because the access ladders go in here.
Yeah. So the horizontal to the
floor, that's correct.
The plane of the aircraft.
It's all part of the design. But it is the bottom part of the affected door frame. In fact, when they build a Lancaster air fuselage, they start off with a hole. They start off with this hole, and then they build the whole of the rear fuselage around that hole. Yeah. But it's good progress because you remember what the door was like.
Yeah.
There was just a gash piece of metal hanging here. All this had been trashed, so it's all moving forward together, coming together.
Good.
Yeah.
This former, the split in the former there,
Where we're looking.
the gap.
Oh, yeah.
Should that be butted together?
That's got to go slightly up again, yeah, because I think that happened when they forced it out. It dropped down a little bit, so
Yeah.
it does need before we put everything finally on.
Yeah.
So I've moved a fair bit.
It's only about
8 of an inch, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
What are we constructing here?
Jigsaw.
So you'll have three skins there to get pulled together.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 skins, oh.
Trouble is, this is originally is pressed,
Yes,
and we've got no way of making it. It's because the curves are too tight.
yeah,
Unless you're using T0 or something like that, and then cooking it up.
yeah. Would it be T3 or would it be T0 and then heat treated?
I haven't got a clue what they made them of. And most of the stuff then was Dural, wasn't it? Keeping it all in place.
Last Wednesday, Keith gave me a quick walk over the latest part of the trailing edge jig. The lads were calling parts of the jig goalposts. There were 2 goalposts and 1 double goalpost.
These attach to the bow.
With you now, yeah.
Yeah, and then it'll go up against the rib at the right position, and then we drill the hole through and bolt it in position.
Yeah. Oh,
And that'll be
yeah.
in the jig position. I think there's one for here, and then there's several positions down there.
Yeah. This week, John had nearly completed the task of assembling.
Jigging holes in each one of those, which we could pick up on if we choose to go that way.
They'd be virtually the same height and length because they've got the same distance from
There's the same distance
parallel line,
between the bar and the rib. Well, 18 sort. Initially, the didn't think to go in that small hole, but that's a bit small. But there's a hole right up there, so I managed to turn that through over 80 degrees and catch that hole at the top. That's nice and straight. It was a little bit bent at the top. Managed to straighten that out. And the end one, 22, was all distorted here, so I managed to straighten that out. Check the profile, and it's in the right place. But this bracket here, it is broken right next to a rivet, and when you push that any further, it takes the broken bit away from the rivet, so I know it's in the right place.
Yeah. Okay.
Now they've got it nearly exactly the same as the wartime jig without actually seeing a picture of it.
Yeah.
It's the only way to do it. It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. With two round tubes connecting the three goalposts. From the long post you can hang support members to as many of the ribs as required. Did you get all the loose bits in?
Yeah.
Oh, you got that little piece there, yeah.
Yeah, there's a little piece underneath here as well.
Oh, is that?
That little piece there is the repair piece for this, and that piece is the filler piece for this.
Yeah.
And then that patch goes over the top of the lot of it.
Yeah.
And then the same as where this was corroded here and split. Made a repair patch.
Yeah.
You go onto there, cut it out, the corrosion.
Yeah.
And then that goes, because it's already got a doubler on the back from this panel here, extends right the way to that row. So that's a already made doubler on the back. So all we need to do is put a patch on the front and just sandwich it.
Yeah.
It goes up that way. This is the top of the skin.
Yeah.
It's a lower surface, I think.
So these are not going to interfere with anything then?
Oh no.
No.
The next skin over laps over and comes to there, because you can just see the mark. Same as this one here. That was another one, would have just smashed it.
Yeah.
That's the landing plate that goes in there. Goes in like that. We can see where they smashed it.
Yeah. It's a shame they caused all this problem.
Oh yeah, most of it, nearly all the damage, it's all through them
Physical,
hacking stuff to pieces. That was the idea of making the webs first, so all the angles and that can be riveted on.
Ah, yes, of course, I've got the, I'm with you now.
And then
We've got a lot of work on these before you put them
before
on.
you even get to them.
Yeah.
The last bit is the bolt onto that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, do what keeps the work going on.
That's right, yeah.
A flying club from Northampton had a day out at East Kirkby. Flying conditions were good and only took them 32 minutes. This is our Les.
Playing American football then? Yeah. Food grade. Sodium bicarbonate.
Oh, it's only sodium bicarbonate.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's environmentally about as good as you can get.
Oh.
I mean, obviously you've got the normal health warning simply because the dust that comes off it once
Yeah.
you use it is so fine.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So you really don't want it. It'd be like breathing talcum powder.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't want that for sure. But yeah, that's the actual machine.
What, the red one?
This is where it's getting hot.
I bet it's warm in there, isn't it? Yeah. Nylon suit.
Yes. Some media into the machine first. Not very complicated, this. Got to edit that bit out.
Got a good size funnel there.
Yes, and we've got a,
Oh, only just fits in.
yeah, and we've got a filter screen as well. See this?
You're going to have
No, the back is just a little bit too heavy at the minute.
yeah.
That's the powder. Ordinary
Is
soda.
it all right touch with your hand?
Yeah.
It's finer than ordinary sugar, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, it'd be like a caster sugar, I guess.
Yeah. Air supply to the element connected. It's 8 and
No, I just, the first time John helped me to put it all on, because it is a bit of a palaver.
claustrophobic, was it?
Just a bit.
Do you have to get your hair? Is your air working now? Your air feed to the helmet, is it working? Your air feed to the helmet, is it switched on yet?
Yes, there's a little indicator there.
Yeah? Right.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too, Les. We're getting ready to evacuate. I watched Les make a couple of passes with the soda pressure on. I didn't hang about, I made a quick exit.